Hello, my name is Abza Maisara binti Kamar Azmi. My matric number 30 DLS22F1013. Today I want to present about the subject DPL50164, freight operation. What is freight operation? Freight operation is the freight industry play a curious role in global trade and logistics, and ethical pricing practice are essential for maintaining fairness and trust. This presentation will explore the complexity of pricing in the freight industry, including the nature of price competition between transport modes, price measurement techniques, the relationship between price and demand, and the ethical consideration that should guide pricing decision. Ethics in pricing freight industry insight. First, international perspective. The freight industry operates on a global scale, and pricing decision must consider factors such as currency fluctuation, trade agreement, and regional economic conditions. Second, price competition. Freight companies can compete across different modes of transportation. Example like air, sea, road routes, and ethical pricing must balance competitive fairness. Lastly, measurement challenge. Accurately measurement and comparing freight price can be complex as factors like volume, distance, and service level must be taken into account. Overview of the freight industry. Global logistics. The freight industry is responsible for the efficient movement of goods around the world, connecting products, supplier, and consumer. Second, device mode. Freight can be transported by air, sea, road, or route, each with its own set of pricing consideration and ethical challenge. Third, intermediaries. Freight forward, broker, and others intermediaries play a key role in the pricing and distribution of freight service. And lastly, regulated environment. The freight industry is subject to a complex web of regulation, laws, and industry standards that impact pricing and ethical practice. Price competition between transport and modes. 1. Freight. Air freight. Faster but most expensive mode, often used for time-sensitive or high-value goods. 2. Sea freight. Slowest but most cost-effective mode suitable for bulk or less time-sensitive shipment. And lastly, land transport. Flexible and accessibility but subject to factors like traffic and infrastructure. Price measurement technique. First, value-based. Pricing based on factors like weight, size, or volume of the shipment. Second, time-based pricing that takes into account the speed and delivery time of the service. Third, distance-based pricing that varies depending on the geographic distance the goods must travel. And lastly, value-based pricing that consider the inherent value of importance of the good being transport. Relationship between price and demand. 1. Market factor. Pricing are influenced by supply, competition, and the overall state of the freight market. 2. Customer sensitivity. Freight customers are often price sensitive with demand fluctuating based on change in pricing. And last, pricing strategies. Freight companies must carefully balance pricing to optimize revenue and maintain customer loyalty. Ethical consideration in freight pricing. 1. Transparency. Freight companies should provide clear and transparent pricing information to customers. 2. Fairness. Pricing should be equitable without discrimination or exploitation of vulnerable customers. 3. Sustainability. Pricing should support long-term economic, social, and environmental sustainability in the industry. And lastly, compliance. Freight pricing must adhere to relevant laws, regulation, and industry standards. Challenge and risk of unethical pricing. 1. Loss of customer trust. Unethical pricing practice can erode customer confidence and damage the company reputation. 2. Regulation penalties. Violation of pricing regulation can result in fines, legal action, and other penalties. 3. Competitive disadvantage. Ethical pricing practice can give companies and competitive edge in the freight market. And lastly, sustainable concern. Unethical pricing that ignores environmental and social impact can undermine the industry's long-term viability. Conclusion and recommendation. Embrace ethical pricing. Freight companies should make ethical pricing a core part of their business strategy to build trust and maintain a sustainable industry. For collaboration and transparency, industry stakeholders should work together to develop pricing guidelines and best practice that prioritize transparency and fairness. Regulation oversight. Government and regulation bodies should ensure the freight pricing practice adhere to relevant law and industry standards. And lastly, continuous improvement. Freight companies should regularly review and update their pricing policy to adapt to changing market conditions and ethical consideration. Thank you.